So let's begin our practice today, sitting tall, finding a comfortable position of your choice. I am sitting in Sukhasana, the easy pose, one shin crossing in front of the other. And I have a block under my hips, elevating the pelvis, allowing for the base of my seat, the pelvis and the legs to be very comfortable. The pelvis neutral, natural curves in the spine. And then I rest my hands on the legs. Palms can be facing down for more grounding. Let's close the eyes. Arriving fully here, meeting ourselves exactly where we are. Soften unnecessary tension in the body, face, mind, and heart. And tune into your breathing. Observe air entering and leaving the body through the nose. The expansion of the rib cage as you take more air, more oxygen in. And the deflation, the softening as you breathe out, whatever is no longer serving you. Inhale, expanding through the rib cage, the upper belly, the upper back. Exhale, contracting low belly slightly, soften through the ribs and further contract the low belly. Inhale, observe the expansion, more prana coming in, more vitality. Contracting lower abdominals as you exhale, soften what doesn't need to be tight. Relax, relax, relax your mind, your heart. Inhale, even more vitality, filling up with freshness of a new day. Exhale, so present with what's here for you, whatever that is. Now, keeping your left hand down on your leg, can you please lift your right hand up and have your palm facing me? So your right hand is elevated by your right shoulder. The fingers can be close together. In the gesture of abhaya, have no fear, fear not. You may see a lot of images of goddesses with the hand in this position or one of their hands, reminding us of our own strength, of the courage to face whatever we're going through in life. So today I want to call in the energy of Goddess Durga, the Great Mother. Durga is a warrior goddess. She is fierce. She reminds us of our courage to overcome whatever is here. She's the one that we can count on to help us when we have to make tough choices. She has this very fierce, compassionate quality to her. She's a mother and a goddess and a warrior goddess. So with a very open heart, we allow ourselves to connect with Durga, remembering that goddesses are just archetypes for energies already in us, and they're independent of gender. We all have those qualities within. And we're going to chant to Durga, a simple chant, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Namaha meaning I bow to Durga, I bow to whatever we are honoring. Dum is the seed sound that contains the Shakti, the energy of Durga. So we repeat 9 times. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. 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 Place your right hand on your chest, center of the chest, on a Hatha chakra area, and then the left hand on top. And just take a moment to seat with the vibrations of the mantra for Durga, the warrior goddess, the great mother, connecting to your heart, to the courage that lives within your inner strength, the courage to do what's right. And then circle the arms, reach them up by the head, inhale. Bring your hands together right in front of your chest, exhale. Again, circle the arms, inhale, lift them up by the head. Hands together, exhale, draw them down to the heart center. Once again, inhale, circle the arms, lift them up. Exhale, hands at the heart. We pause here for a moment, creating intention for practice. I invite you to open your heart to the practice, to connect to your inner courage, inner wisdom. And then gently release your hands down by your hips. On the inhale, lift the right arm up, touching the floor with the left hand. Exhale, side bend, lean over to the left. Coming back up on the inhale, center. Exhale, lower the right hand down and do the same with the left. Inhale, lift it up. Walk right fingers away. Exhale, side bend. Come to center, breathe in. Breathe out, lower your hand. Interlace hands behind your hips. Extend the arms, chest up. Shoulder blades come together, close together, Chin slightly into chest as we take another breath here. Releasing the hands, transitioning onto child's pose, coming onto hands and knees. Take your time. As you sit back towards your heels, the knees can be wide, so your torso is close to the floor. Rest the forehead down. Relax the muscles in your neck and continue to feel your breath in your body. Filling up with the energy of Mother Durga. Breathe out any unnecessary confusion, fear, doubt. And then walk your hands over to the right side. Keep your head between your arms. Maintain your hips back towards heels as you stretch the left side of your back, your waist. You can try walking the left hand a little further forward without lifting the shoulder to the ear. Keep the shoulder blades down the back. Be in the body, feeling this, getting present. Then walk your hands over to the left side. Maintain the hips back. The right hand can walk a tiny bit more forward, maintaining space around your neck. Breathing into the right side. Honoring what's happening right now. Your experience, unique experience. Come back to center. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes, entering downward facing dog, hips up and back. Bend one knee at a time and keep your head down, relaxing your neck, gazing between your ankles. Let this feel good in the body. Waking up every little piece, every little muscle in the body. Infuse it all with more prana, with more vitality each time you breathe in. And cleanse it out every time you breathe out. Pause in center. Inhale, glide forward into a plank position, shoulders above the wrists. Go back into dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing. Forward again. Inhale into plank. Knees could come to the floor if you need a variation. Exhale, hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, glide forward. Inhale, keep the shoulders away from ears, tone in the low belly. Exhale, hips up and back. Last time, come on forward as you breathe in. Holding here as you breathe out. Stay strong. Feel the heat that you're going to build within as you hold this plank. Remember, knees to floor is a great option. You can modify anything. Take one more breath. Then bringing the knees down, let's move the hips in circles. Free up the area of the hip joints, the low back, and allow your neck to be free. So avoid looking at the camera now. Just be in the body. This is a great little circular motion to help us get into the body. Go as wide as you like, maintaining just a little engagement of the lower abdominals to protect your back. And then go the opposite way. Keep using the breath to let go of any stagnant energy, anything that is not supporting you in the perhaps hard decisions you're having to make in life right now. Pause in center. Let's bring hands underneath shoulders, tabletop. On the inhale, extend right leg back, look ahead, breathe in. Breathe out, knee comes to nose, round the back. Continue opening the chest, opening the front of the right hip. Exhale, drawing the knee, stretching the back. Keep going. Inhale, shoulders down as you look ahead. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, leg back, tone in the low belly. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more times. Inhale, opening the front of the chest. Exhale, stretching the neck, the upper back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Lower your knee down and switch legs. Left leg straight back. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Leg back. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, bring knee in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close the front to stretch the back. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, feel the heat. Digestive fire increasing. That Agni that helps transform. It helps to process all that you take in, convert it in goodness. Bring it in, lower your knee down. Now extend your right leg back with the toes on the floor. Move your left foot outside the mat like a kickstand as you turn your body right, reach your right arm up and then over your head. Mindful of the left shoulder not to roll it forward, maintain space around your neck, anchor the outside of your foot down, and then a few circles with the right arm. Free up that girdle. Maintain your low back full, toning the navel towards the spine. And you choose where you're going to look here, whatever makes your neck happy. Let's try pausing the right hand, reaching back like you're catching rays of sunshine falling from the sky. Coming right from the source, from Surya. If you like to deepen the back bend, bend your right knee, hold the top of your right foot, and then send the foot away from hip. Relax your face and maintain the breathing smooth. Just one more breath, wherever you are. Open heart, courageous heart of the goddess Durga. Bringing the right foot back down if it's up, reach the arm overhead, one breath. Everybody can look down, lower right hand, lower right knee, reset, table position. Cat and cow, lift the chest, inhale, look ahead. Round the back, exhale, chin to chest, tailbone tucks under. Lifting the chest, notice the pelvis tilting forward as you open heart. Exhale, tailbone tucks down, pelvis tilting back. Pause in neutral. Other side of the side stretch, extend left leg back, right foot outside the mat. Turn the body left, reach the arm up and overhead. Press the outside of your left foot down. Ensure the low back is feeling good. Perhaps a very gentle tuck of the tailbone just to create space. And then you can start with the circles of the left arm. Flossing the left shoulder, you may say. Breathing out any stuck energy in the shoulder girdle. Let's pause again with the hand reaching back. Opening the heart, opening the mind. Maybe bending the left knee to catch the top of foot, press foot away from hip. Easy breathing that never has to change. We try to keep that fluidity, that stability in the breath, steerum. Lovely. Left foot comes back down, arm reaches overhead. Gaze at the floor, lower hand, lower knee. Sit briefly back into child's pose, realigning your spine. Neutral. On the inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, go back into downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet for Uttanasana at the end of the mat. Feet hip distance apart, spread your toes wide. Bend your knees so your belly touches your thighs. Bend as much as you like. Then can you interlace hands behind your hips? Extend the arms up and overhead. Let the shoulders roll forward. Notice the effects of this inversion with your head lower than your heart. The facelift that you're giving yourself. Relax your tongue, relax your eyes. Releasing the hands back down. We'll walk back forward into plank. Once again, plank pose, preparing for side plank, which you can do with a knee on the floor if you prefer. All the weight on the right hand, turn both feet to the left, belly in, left arm reaches up. Try lining up your arms with your shoulders. Flex both feet, lift the right hip high up off the floor and send it away from the armpits. If you want a little more challenge, left leg can stack on top of the right, maybe hovering. Flex the feet. Press the right fingertips down into the floor, suction cup the floor with your hand, and take one more breath. Don't let that right hip sink. Bringing the hand back down, downward facing dog, all the way back. Find strength. It's there. Just remember, connect to it. That doesn't mean that the pose has to look a specific way. It's about how you feel. Glide forward again, plank. Other side. So shift the weight to your left hand, turn your body right. The right foot starts in front of the left. We flex both. Right arm reaches up. Tone in the low belly, left hip up, away from the armpits. Maybe the right foot on top of the left, maybe hovering. Energize your legs. And remember, it's about how you feel, what makes you feel strong and empowered here. Do that shape. You create your own. One more breath. Bring your right hand down. Go back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Send the hips far away as you breathe out. Forward inhale, plank pose. Lower to your belly, move the chest forward, elbows bend into the waist on your way down. Interlace hands behind the hips. Extend your arms back. Lift your chest. Lift the hands away from the hips if you can. Press tops of feet down to begin. Notice the back bend, strengthening the back chain of muscles in your body. Continue to build heat, fire One more breath. Lower forehead down, hands close to low ribs, curl the toes and push up. Plank or knees, downward dog. This time, inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look ahead, step or hop between your hands, flatten the back, breathe in. Fold down again, breathe out, bend your knees and roll up the spine, circle arms, inhale, reach high. Exhale, Namaskar. With the toes spread wide and the hands together, let's create Kali Mudra right at the heart. So Kali Mudra, you interlace the 3 first fingers and you keep your index and thumb straight, okay? And you just hold this mudra in your heart to begin. Now find a focal point and lift your heels off the floor. Relax the shoulders and balance. We're going to lift this mudra, this hand gesture, Hasta Mudra, right up, like you're lifting a sword. The sword of Durga, the sword of Kali. Kali is another warrior goddess. She comes from Durga. There's a story where Durga is trying to defeat some demons, and it's a very important part of the battle. And she needs all the help she can get. So Goddess Kali jumps out of her third eye and slays all the demons with her sword, and then she licks the blood of the demons. So Kali has this really large tongue. She's very, very fierce, implacable. And they're fighting for justice. They're fighting for what's right. Take one more breath. Slowly bring your heels to floor and bring Kali Mudra to your heart. Remembering that fierceness and compassion can coexist. And oftentimes we need that fierce compassion to make the tough choices in life. Gently release your hands down, preparing for Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Circle wide, inhale, reach high. Fold over, exhale, bow. Look forward, inhale, halfway up. Hands to floor, step or hop back, bend the elbows, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift the chest, upward facing dog, shoulders back and down. Downward dog on the exhale. Stay here, inhale, present moment awareness. Stay as you completely exhale, get empty. Again, inhale, radiance, power. Exhale, anything that is not serving you. Lift up the heels, breathe in. Breathing out, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, inhale. Folding down, exhale, bend the knees, roll up. Circle the arms, inhale, reach high. Exhale, Namaskar. From the chest, reach your arms up, tone in your belly, engaging your core. As you exhale, reach forward, hinging at the hips as you fold. Step your right foot back, stay on the ball of the right foot, and raise your arms up by the head. Soften the shoulders, palms face each other. Now let's open the arms wide. And from here, bend your elbows with the palms facing forward. Yeah, draw the elbows forward a touch. Lift the chest, shoulder blades coming close together. And then notice what's happening with your low ribs. Don't let them stick out, contain them. You may benefit from bending the back knee. Keep the heart open. Remember Abhaya Mudra with the hands. Now we're doing the same with both hands. One of my teachers says, have no fear. Grace is here. Whenever we do this gesture with the hands, Abhaya, take one more breath. Have no fear. Grace is here. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to floor. Make a fist with the right hand, prepare for twist. Left hand to hip. From a long spine, gaze over the left shoulder and maybe extend the left arm up. Draw the shoulder heads back. So maybe you can connect to Abhaya, Hridaya, as you have your left palm up in that Abhaya gesture. Hridaya is the root of the heart. So there's a mudra, Abhaya Hridaya. I'll show you in a moment. Keep your heart open in the twist and take one more breath. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Step into plank, inhale. Both knees to floor, sit into child's pose briefly as you exhale. Come right forward onto your hands, inhale. Bend the elbows, modify chaturanga on the knees, exhale, lower. Lift the chest, extending the arms, shoulders back and down, maybe the knees lift. Downward dog, exhale back. A full breath in. A complete breath out. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, knees bend, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, inhale, chest forward. Fold over legs, exhale, bend the knees. Reach your arms by your head and come all the way up, extending the legs on the way up, arcing the spine. Arms by the body, neutral, Tadasana. Again, inhale, forward and up, lift. Forward and down, with control, with purpose. Left foot back, stay on the ball of the foot as you raise your arms skyward. Find stability. Open your arms out. And then as you bend the elbows 90 degrees, cactus, palms face forward, Abhaya. Have no fear, grace is here. Check in with your low back, with your low ribs, contain the low abs, maybe a little bend in the back knee to bring the pelvis to a more neutral place. If that makes sense in your body, everything. Open heart, stay strong. Just one more breath here. Extension of the arms up, breathe in. Reach forward, touch the floor as you breathe out. Fist with the left hand, right hand to hip. Gaze over the shoulder, extend the right arm up. Shoulder heads back. Be with your breath. Strengthening yourself. One more breath here. Right hand to floor. Step into plank, breathe in. Both knees down, sit into child's pose, breathe out. Right forward onto the hands and knees, breathe in. Modify chaturanga, chest forward, bend the elbows into waist, breathe out. Lift the heart, inhale, knees up or down. Downward dog, exhale back. Inhale, fullness. Contraction of the low belly, exhale, emptiness. Lift up the heels, breathe in. Breathe out, bend knees, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, inhale. Fold down, exhale, bend the knees, arms forward by the head, come on up without stopping, arc the spine. Lower the arms, Tadasana. Forward and up, inhale, lift the arms, navel in. Forward and down, breathe out. Right foot back, heel to floor, warrior one, raise the arms by head. Warrior two, exhale, open your arms. Turn your palms up. Just take a moment here with the palms up, with the shoulders back and down. External rotation in the front thigh, knee over ankle. And then from here, let's join the hands at the heart just for a moment. I'll show you Abhaya Hridaya. We've done it in this class many times before. Cross the right wrist in front of the left. Bring the back of your hands to touch. And then interlace your little fingers, skip the ring fingers, interlace the middle fingers, the index fingers, and touch your ring fingers and thumbs together. So there's a little circle. And then you rest this mudra at the root of the heart, Hridaya, Abhaya Hridaya, the heart that has no fear. Stay here, aware of your legs, warrior two legs, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in, courage. Breathe out, unnecessary fear from the heart. Perhaps fear of change, fear of loss, but sometimes losing something is necessary to gain something more valuable, right? Maybe freedom, maybe health. Deep breath in. Stay, exhale. Gently release the mudra. Open your arms. Gaze over your left hand. Inhale, left arm up, right hand down. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm overhead. We won't stay long. I know the legs have been here for a while in this shape. Light on the left forearm. Your variation of Parshva Konasana, maybe right hand to hip, maybe left hand to floor, maybe a bind. 2 more breaths. Press the back foot, the right foot down, open chest, inhale. Stay. 1 more breath cycle with awareness, with determination. Very good. Coming back into reverse warrior. Inhale, left arm up, right hand down, just for a moment. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Step into plank. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, knees down, sit back, child's position. Come forward onto your hands and knees, breathe in. Chest forward, bend the elbows halfway down, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heart, your variation. Downward dog, exhale back. A full inhale. And a complete exhale. Lift up the heels, breathe in. Breathe out, bend knees, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, inhale. Fold over legs, exhale, bend the knees, arms reach forward, come all the way up, arc your spine. Exhale, neutral, arms by the head, by the body. Inhale, other side, forward and up with the arms. Forward and down, exhale. Left foot back, heel to floor, Virabhadrasana 1, raise the arms. Virabhadrasana 2, we open them wide. We find stability. Right knee over ankle. Anchor the back foot. Energize your back leg. Open chest, turn the palms up. Open the heart even more, expand through Anahata. From here, let's once again bend the elbows and bring the hands together just for a moment. And then you can cross the same right wrist in front of the left, back of the hands close to each other. You can begin with the thumbs if you with the index fingers if you want, and interlace index fingers, middle fingers, skip the ring fingers, interlace the little fingers, and then join the ring fingers and the thumbs together and rest. The fearless heart mudra, Abhaya Hridaya mudra. Connect to your fierce compassion, your own strength. You can connect to Goddess Durga if you find it helpful to have a visual of a goddess blessing you, helping you along the way. Just 1 more breath. Gently release the mudra. Open your arms, warrior 2, gaze over your right hand. Lift the right arm up, inhale. Left hand touches, or left forearm touches thigh. Left arm overhead. Right forearm touches the thigh. Mixing up things. Open your chest, stay strong, determined. Maybe the left hand to hip, maybe the right hand to floor, perhaps a bind. 2 more breaths here. Notice if your right hip is sticking out, send it towards the back of the mat. Easy in the breath, stay strong. Stay with this. Sometimes it's hard, but it's worth it. Building strength. Gently releasing the hands to open your arms back into warrior 2. Lifting the right arm up, left hand down, reverse warrior. Both hands to the floor, step into plank. 1 breath in plank pose, both knees to floor, sit back, child's pose. Right forward onto hands, breathe in. Chest forward, bend the elbows, breathe out. Lift the heart, inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, exhale. Inhale here, exhale fully. Lift up the heels, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knees, look ahead, step or hop between your hands. Inhale to a flat back. Fold over legs, exhale, bend the knees. Keep your knees bent, reach your chest forward. And then lift your heels off the floor. Can you sit close to your heels and lift your chest? So if this is not accessible for you, you can sit on a block or the floor and take Malasana. If you can, balance here with your hands at the heart for a moment. This could be your pose. Squeeze your inner thighs together. If you want to move into a twist or an arm balance, we can continue along. Bringing your hands now to the right side of the mat on the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Lower your torso and lift your knees to the outside of the left shoulder. Reach your chest forward as you bring weight onto your hands. Chest forward. Your right elbow arm is supporting the outer right hip. Reach your chest forward. Squeeze in the low belly. Keep reaching your chest forward. Your feet will float up. And there's no magic. Your right hip is being supported with your right arm. Keep your neck long wherever you are. The breath is easy. And then we can release back down. Coming to meet in center, everyone. Reach the chest forward, breathe in, extend your legs, feet parallel. Fold over your legs, breathe out. Pause here for a moment. Reconnect to your personal strength, your own courage, your ability to do what's hard, to get stronger through it. And now twisting to the other side or just staying in a symmetrical pose in center. Reach your chest forward, bend your knees, sit close to your heels. You can sit on the floor. You can try balancing here. Keep your heels in line with your toes. And if you want to go into the arm balance, your hands come to the left. Spread the fingers wide, draw the elbows towards your waist, draw the knees high up into the outer right shoulder. And as you reach your chest forward between your hands, and you engage your core, of course, your left arm is supporting the outer hip and the feet float. We keep reaching the chest forward. The breath does not change. The mind is steady, present with whatever you're doing. We take one more breath. And coming back down, let's meet in center. Extend the legs, reach chest forward. Fold over legs, exhale. Separating the feet as wide as the hips if they're not there. Bend the knees, interlace hands behind hips. Opposite thumb on the outside, extend the arms up and overhead. The legs are supporting the belly, so bend your knees a lot so your belly is touching your thighs. Just for another moment here. Reaching chest forward. Let's come back up. Release the arms, Tadasana. Close your eyes, connect to your personal power. Notice how grounded you are. Notice that stability. Join the hands at heart. Inhale, raise your arms up ahead. Exhale, reach forward and down. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to floor, step or hop back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift the heart, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, knees bend, look forward, step or forward. Inhale, flat back. Sitting on the floor, however you can, sit down. As you sit down, extend your legs forward, have room to lie down behind you. Let's lift the arms up by the head. Soften the shoulders, shoulder blades down the back. Flex your feet, press the inner heels forward. Just take a moment in Dandasana shape with the arms elevated. Feel your whole body engaged, your whole body strong. If you need to bend the knees, of course, you can bend your knees. Keeping the spine neutral is the most important here. Take one more breath. And then reach your chest forward. Try grabbing the outer edges of your feet. Even if you need to bend your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet. Reach your chest forward, Paschimottanasana. And then fold over legs, release your head. Here, if you like to extend the legs forward a bit more, you may want to try that, but not at the expense of disappearing with your neck or creating anxiety in the breath or in the mind. We're moving towards a state of yoga. That's the goal. A state where the mental vrittis, the fluctuations of the mind, are calmer. There's less oscillations, more steadiness, more clarity. Just one more breath here. Stay exhaling completely. Releasing the feet as you sit up, lifting the chest, torso upright. Have room to lie down behind you as you point your toes forward. Reach your arms forward, palms facing each other, Kali Mudra with the hands. Join the palms, create a sword with the index and thumb straight. Inhale the power of Goddess Kali into your heart. Contract the belly round your back as you exhale, coming down in no rush. Let Kali help you on the way down. Let it bless you with fierce courage. As you release your head to floor, release the mudra of your hands, your Hasta Mudra, and hug the knees into chest. Just relax your back for a moment. Notice where you're at. Notice not only physical sensations, but also the breath quality, the mind state. Be with what's here. And then with the feet coming to floor hip distance apart, parallel to each other, we'll move into a bridge, arms by the body, deep breath into the belly. Contract the low belly, exhale all the air out. In the emptiness, lift up your hips. Walk your shoulders closer together, turn the palms up or interlace your hands. Adjust your feet as needed. Imagine you're squeezing a yoga block between your thighs. Engage in your legs, lift hips higher, chest higher. Stay here, cultivating determination, commitment. Tough choices require clear commitment so we don't fall out of the wagon. Stay, squeeze the block, imaginary block between your thighs. Lift the hips higher, lift your chest higher. Breathing in, breathing out. One more cycle of breath. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. I'm aware that my body is strong. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Releasing the hands, separating the shoulders, lower the spine back down, the hips touch the floor, knees fall inwards. If you like support for your neck now, you can have a pillow, a blanket under your head. Open your arms out, shoulder height. Either arms straight or cactus arms. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath in center, inhale. Exhale, knees turn right, head left, exhale. Back to center as you breathe in, knees and head up. Breathe out, knees left, head right. Inhale, center. Twist, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, pause. Stay here as you exhale. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Now cross your left ankle over right thigh. Interlace hands behind the right thigh. Or to go deeper, interlace in front of the shin. Flexing at the left ankle, the top of your left foot lines up with the front of your left shin, with the center of the patella. Maintain the waist long, the hips equally far away from your armpits. Relax your facial expression. If you like a variation of this stretch, you can bring the left foot to the inside of your right elbow. And then keeping your leg in the same shape, even just holding the shin works. You can extend the right leg forward in line with the right hip with the toes pointing up, either hovering the right leg above the ground or letting it rest. Now remember, if the breath gets choppy, if you cannot breathe properly, it's probably indicating that the body is just not ready for the pose right now. So we can return to the previous variation. We're taking another couple cycles of breath in whatever shape you're in. Committed to it, committed to just breathing there, to being fully there. If the right leg is straight, we bend that knee, place the foot on the floor, everybody right foot down, and then left foot down. Pause in center for a moment. Let's try the other side, crossing the right ankle over, left foot off the floor, interlacing hands behind thigh or in front of shin. Ensure the safety of your knee, so modify as needed. Remember, center top of the right foot, centered with the ankle, with the front of the shin bone, with the middle of the knee. And maybe if you want to move into the different variation, you hook your left foot to the inside, or the right foot to the inside of the left elbow, and extend the left leg forward with the toes pointing up. Engage your core, relax your neck and shoulders. If hooking the foot to the elbow is too much, you simply hold your shin in place. That works well too. And be with your breath. Keeping the mind, the breath, and the heart undisturbed, clear, steady, ready to do what needs to be done, even when it's hard. Goddess Durga is the goddess that supports innermost freedom, freedom in all forms. When you finish the exhalation, bend the left knee if it's straight, lower the left foot down, everyone, and then the right foot down. Pause for a moment, both feet down. Bringing the knees into armpits for happy baby. Soles of the feet up, grab outer edges of feet. Go ahead and move around as you like, or stay still. Sacrum heavy, perhaps extending the legs one at a time or both together. As you bend your knees and lower the feet down, let's take one final twist. Open the arms out. Slide your hips to the left edge of the mat. Bring your knees up into chest and over to the right. Turning the head left, soften left shoulder down. If there's a gap between your legs, you may want to prop the top leg with something between your thighs, a block, a pillow, a blanket. Left side of the waist stays long. And as you enter the pose, as you make the choice, commit to being there, being with the experience without needing to control it. The choice has been made. Now we soften into it. Watching the breath. Final exhalation here. Then bring your knees back up. Align the hips and shoulders. Pause for a moment in center. And we'll do the other side. Same thing. Slide the hips to the right edge of the mat. Draw the knees up over to the left. And turning the head right. The arms are wide open. Maybe we support the top leg with a prop. We organize the body in a way that it feels right, that it feels safe, that it feels appropriate. A way that is supporting the state of yoga, a state of inner freedom. Whether it is by gaining strength, flexibility, by resting. So many ways to support inner freedom. And again, once we make a choice, we commit to it and we stay there. And we trust that when we make a choice that is coming from a really good place and it feels right, things will happen to support us. The universe will conspire. And it does. It always does. And if down the road we need to change the route and go a different way, we do that too. No problem. For now, we're doing what we feel is right in this moment. With the information we have right now, with the wisdom we have right now, with the awareness we have right now. And that's what matters. We're doing our best right now. And as you finish the exhalation here, slowly bring your knees back up, line up the pelvis and the shoulders, and hug the knees in one last time. Keeping your knees together, hands on the knees, move them away from chest and feel the sacrum heavier. Notice the curves in your spine. The neck is long. When you're ready to relax in Shavasana, go ahead and prop yourself in the way that you like to rest to rest, adjusting shoulder blades down the back, palms face up. Honor the resting periods with the same importance as we give to the doing periods. Allowing this time to replenish, to restore, to heal. Notice your body resting on the floor. Relaxing any muscular tension. Soften facial expression. Relax your forehead. Let the center of the eyebrows get wider. Unclench your jaw. Tongue a little smaller inside the mouth. The throat opens up. Observe the rhythm of your heart beating. Your body breathing. Continuing to soften with each exhalation. As you rest, you could visualize Durga, the great mother, the warrior goddess, right above you. Even if you don't know what she looks like, perhaps you just feel her energy. Mother Durga has a crown. She's very regal. She's the queen. All the other goddesses in the pantheon come from her. She gives birth to them all. They're all her. She's all of them. She rides a golden lion. She wears a red sari. She has 8 arms. Sometimes they carry weapons. Sometimes they carry flowers. One of her arms is in the abaya gesture. Fear not. Have no fear. Grace is here. As you feel her energy, you may want to ask for her protection. That she may be with you when you need to make hard choices. That she may protect you, help you remember your own fierce, compassionate courage to do what's right. Feel her energy, feel her protection as you rest just a little longer. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Beginning to move the hands and the feet, circle the ankles and the wrists, stretch out in your own way. Take your time, hugging in knees, rolling over to one side as we seating with an open heart. The eyes could stay long, just closed just a little longer. Hands together in gratitude for this practice, for this community, for this breath, for this life, for this opportunity to learn and to grow, to expand, to get stronger. We'll chant the sound of Om, closing our practice today. Deep breath in. Om. Namaste.